Good day everyone. Today we are going to see how we can find a short circuit with a short killer. So as you see, my multimeter is giving continuity. So I'll connect to minus and plus. It give me a continuity. So this board is a shorted board. So short can be found in many cases. Most of probably the capacitor have shorted, the IC will shorted. So we're going to use this method, short killer. A short killer can find the short. It will burn the short capacitor or ICs. So if it is a short circuit, it will identify for our. So most of probably the short killer identify the short. So to identify the short, sometimes we use alcohol. When we use alcohol, it will burn quickly. So we identify the short simply by seeing the alcohol burning. Most fast the alcohol burning, that area is a shorted area. So as you see, the IC or the IC next to the processor is melting the alcohol very fast. So this circuit is shorter. How we can find a short circuit using our DC? First of all, we make our DC to range of an ampere around 3 ampere or 4 ampere, and we connect the ground to the ground place, which means is a minus part. So we connect to the minus and the plus. Our multimeter or our DC give us a sound clicking. So as if we see the alcohol is burning so fast on the next IC. So we are going to test this with a multimeter. So as we see, the short is still now over there. So it's giving me a continuity. The diode mode is the least number is 3. So it gives me 3. So this board is still short. So we have to use our short killer now. Short killer have around 3 ampere. So we will go in to connect the plus to the plus and the minus to the minus. So as you see, the IC is hot, too hot, and it have smoke over it. So this IC is a shorted IC. Have to change this IC. I'm going to change it with a new brand new IC, and let's see the phone is it can be on or not. So I'm going to use my paste and pick this IC from the board. This most IC are shorted with network IC. They get shorted most of the time on the board. So we pick it up and we replace it with a new IC. First of all, let's test the continuity test. As you see, there is no short over here. A short is gone now. So this network IC has been shorted. This network IC has been shorted. So I replace this IC with the same IC, and let's see what will gonna happen. I say I have a new IC over here, so I'll replace it with a new IC. I will apply some pastes over the board. The heat will not hurt the IC. So we completely put the IC over the boards. As you see, when we replace an IC, we don't use too much hot. If we use too much hot, it will hurt the IC. So I use a little bit hot, and I will use an alcohol to clean the board. and also it can reduce the heat from there. Now we are going to test it if the board is shorted not. As you see, I make it diode mode, and when you see there's no any continuity, it says OL, so it's safe to test it. So I'll connect my DC and I'll give him 3.8 voltage, so the board must have must come on. And we have a power button. We connected the power button by teaser. We are going to connect with teaser, so we are going to see what will happen. So as you see, a board is now coming on, so we can find short by this method. Thank you.